So this is second order derivatives part 2. So the questions are, first we are taking the question number 1. It is if e to the power y x plus 1 equals to 1, then prove that d2y over dx square equals to dy over dx whole square. So first we collect the first derivative, then second derivative, and we will show this the second derivative is square of the first derivative. Okay, so this is the working rule. So first, according to this question, we will collect dy over dx. So there is a product rule, d over dx of e to the power y into x plus 1 and d over dx of 1. So this is a constant part, so its result is 0, and the product of these two, when you differentiate any term in terms of y, then you can differentiate it simply as x, but dy over dx should be placed with it. So e to the power y is e to the power y with dy over dx. So, and x plus 1 as it is, we are using product rule, plus right now e to the power y as it is, and the differentiation of x plus 1 is 1. So we get e to the power y in common. So you have dy over dx into x plus 1 plus 1 equals to 0. So right now e to the power y comes here, and result is dy over dx x plus 1 plus 1 equals to 0. So dy over dx equals to minus 1 over x plus 1. So this is the first derivative. According to question, we want the second order derivative. So again we differentiate this expression again. So on differentiation we get on left hand side d over dx of dy over dx equals to d over dx of minus 1 over x plus 1. So according to chain rule, this becomes minus 1 over x plus 1 whole square, and the differentiation of x plus 1 we get 1, and there is d2y over dx square. So this is positive 1 over x plus 1 whole square, or you can place it as a 1 over x plus 1 whole square, and this is equivalent to dy over dx. So we get dy over dx whole square. So hence proved. If y equals to a constant a with cos nx plus b with sin nx, and prove that y2 means d2y over dx square plus n square y equals to 0. Y is this function and y2 is second derivative of this y. So first we collect the y1, or you can say dy over dx. Right, so differentiate this. A as a constant, and the differentiation of cos nx is minus n sin nx, and b is n cos nx, right? So it is na sin nx plus nb cos nx, and this is y1, or you can say dy over dx. Right now we will differentiate this expression, the first order, or you can say first derivative of y again. So after differentiation we get d over dx of dy over dx and d over dx of right hand side minus na sin nx plus nb cos nx. So this becomes second order derivative d2y over dx square, that is the left hand side. So on this side you get na, and the differentiation of sin nx is n into cos nx, nb, and the differentiation of cos nx is minus n sin nx. Okay, so this n and this n is n square, so minus n square is in common, and in bracket you have a cos nx plus b sin nx, and this is the y according to given question. So this is minus n square y, and there is d2y over dx square. So d2y over dx square so this is the required expression. Proving condition is this. So this is your answer, you can say hence proved. If y equals to 3 e to the power 2x plus 2 e to the power 3x, then prove that y2 in second order derivative minus 5y1 plus 6y equals to 0. So this is the expression, and the result is 0. We have two options, either prove this and, or you can say first you collect the values of y which is given. y1 is the first derivative, y2 again differentiation, and you get y2. So these y1, y2, so put these values in this left hand side expression and prove this. The result of this is 0, right? So why is this? So y1 will be the first derivative 3 2 e to the power 2x plus 2 3 into e to the power 3x. So you get it is 6 e to the power 2x plus 6 e to the power 3x. So 6 is in common. Now again y2 will be on second differentiation, we get 6 into 2 e to the power 2x plus 6 into 3 into e to the power 3x. So you get 12 e raised to power 2x and 18 e to the power 3x. This is the value of y2. So you have y2, y1 and y. So put all these values in this expression on left hand side. So left hand side is y2 minus 5y1 plus 6y, and our required condition is, on solving this equation, these expressions, we should collect the answer should be 0. So y2 is this 12 e to the power 2x plus 18 e to the power 3x minus 5 times of y1, it is 6 e to the power 2x plus 6 e to the power 3x, and y is given expression e raised to power 2x plus 2 e raised to power 3x. So it should be multiplied with 6. So it is 12 e to the power 2x, 18 e to the power 3x, 30 e raised to power 2x minus again 30 e raised to power 3x. This is 18 e raised to power 2x plus 12 e raised to power 3x. So collect e raised to power 2x on one side. So it is 12, it is minus 30, and this is 18. So this is positive 30 and this is minus 30. So you get 12 minus 30 plus 18 e raised to power 2x. Again 18 minus 30 plus 12 e raised to power 3x. So it is 0 and it is again 0. So answer is 0. So this is right hand side. So hence proved this equals to 0. So this is the method. If y equals to sine inverse x, then prove that one minus x square into y2, or second derivative, minus x into y1 equals to 0. Either you can prove this by manipulation, or you can do this question like previous question. We will put the value of y2 and y1 on left hand side, and we should show the result will be 0. So y is this, so y1 will be differentiation of this, that is 1 over under root 1 minus x square. And what about y2? Again you will differentiate this, so consider it as a t. 1 over t is minus 1 over t square, so it is under root 1 minus x square, and again we will collect as u. We are using chain rule, and if it is u, then we get 1 over 2 root u, 1 minus x square. And what about u? It is minus 2x. So under root 1 minus x square as t, 1 minus x square as u. So you get y2 is this, 2 से 2 कैंसिल हो जाएगा, माइनस माइनस पॉजिटिव हो जाएगा. सो यू गेट x ओवर 1 माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर. This is without root and this is under root, or you can say 3 by 2 power, right? So you have y1, it is this, and y2 y2 is x over 1 minus x square under root 1 minus x square. So put these values on left hand side. So left hand side of proving condition is 1 minus x square y2 minus x y1. So put the values of these two. So 1 minus x square with y2 is x over 1 minus x square under root 1 minus x square minus x into y1 is this, so 1 over under root 1 minus x square. So cancel this and you get x over under root 1 minus x square, and this is minus x over under root of 1 minus x square. So answer is 0, which is right hand side. So hence proved. If y equals to sine of log x, then prove that x square y2 plus x y1 plus y equals to 0. Okay, so you have two options: either put the values of y, y1 and y2 on left hand side and prove 0, right? And second one is manipulate this and some operations. So after applying some operations you get this expression. So just like y1 will be on differentiation is consider it as a t, log x as t, and using chain rule you get cos of log x, and what about log x? You get 1 over x. So multiply this x on this side, you get x y1 is cos of log x. Now differentiate again. This is your first equation. So d over dx of x y1 and d over dx of cos log x. So the product rule, differentiation of x is 1, y1 as it is. Now x as it is, differentiation of y1 is y2, second order हो जाएगा. So it is minus sine log x, and what about log x? That will be 1 over x. So it is x y2 plus y1 minus sine of log x divided by x. So multiply this x on left hand side, you get x into x y2 plus y1, and this is minus sine of log x, and sine of log x is y, so you can put as y. So it is minus y, and this is x square y2 plus x y1. So you get x square y2 x y1 plus y equals to 0. Now in this method there is no need to put the values of y, y1 and y2 in this expression. Right now on manipulation, on applying some operations, you get the result, required result, right?